Hi everybody. I wanted to do a video on Sex and the City. It was originally on HBO, so obviously it's on HBO Max, and this year just happens to be 25 years since the beginning of the first Sex and the City, the TV show. Now, there was Sex and the City, the movie, and Sex and the City 2, and just like that, the other the series that's supposed to come after that one. Now, I'm going to do another video once I watch and just like that also. But I want to talk about Sex and the City because for me it came out when I was 16. Of course I didn't watch it the first run because I was too young, and also it was on HBO, so back then you had to pay for it, and it was kind of known as like adult television. So, and now I know why. Um, but yeah, but I'm glad now that it's here because it the first time I watched it, it taught me a lot about relationships in general. The second time I watched it, it taught me about sex and the other stuff that I didn't know about it. Because yes, I know how it works, but I didn't know terminology. I didn't know what normal was, those kind of things. And now looking back on it, I can watch it and go, oh my God. Okay. And some of the stuff still holds up today. It's still funny. Some of the things I'm like, I can't believe they did that, but I'm appreciative of everything. Um, I think it does give you it gives you a frank discussion about that topic, which is very taboo. It's not as taboo as it was, but there's still a little stigma attached to it that I don't think there should be, especially when you consider it about women. Whereas if it was about men talking about it, there wouldn't be any stigma attached to it at all. Um, I think the four characters, Carrie, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte, are a good representation of, I'd say, a good majority of the population, because you have somebody who's looking for love in Carrie. You have someone just interested in sex, maybe interested in a relationship, but not a real goal. Charlotte is interested in a relationship and she's looking for marriage, and she says from day one she is. And and then you have Miranda, who's a career woman, attorney. So there's this stigma that's attached to her because, you know, when you're a career woman and you don't focus on your relationship, it's kind of understood and you're kind of forgiven in a way because you're supposed to be career driven. And they say, well, how do you do it all? And you're expected to handle a career and a relationship and maybe a child also, because there's still this belief for most women that you must procreate in order to be a woman, which I do not subscribe to that ideology at all. Um, just because it's like saying, you have to get married or you have to do this or you have to do that. For me personally, I did life backwards. So, if I don't get to these goals per se, I'm not going to consider myself wrong or that something's missing out of my life. Would I like somebody in my life? Yes. Does there have to be a label on whatever it is? No. Um, so that's where I stand. But yeah, I'm still glad to have a series like this in existence. So, and also I'm gonna come back with a video about Sarah Jessica Parker and Kirsten Davis. Okay.